vOidwardS. Let's take a look at the units here. We have a pretty strong army. We have 12 sentries here for vOidwardS, 9 zealots, and as far as Artosis goes, he's got 18 roaches and 4 zerglings. So he's going to use his observer here. He's going to have to send it in to kind of scout it out. He hasn't got a lot of scouts yet. As far as Artosis' base, he wants to make sure Artosis isn't doing anything sneaky. Boom, he sees the Mutalisk right there. So immediately what vOidwardS needs to do is put up a few, guess, surprise, surprise, photon cannons up in his base, because he realizes Artosis is probably going to come over and try to harass his main base. But at this point it would be almost futile, as there's not many minerals left. He's going to drop a few photon cannons down here just to protect it. But again, there's not a lot he could really harass. Even if he had lost most of his probes here, these minerals are almost completely mined out. I think it was a waste to try to harass here, but we'll see if it's effective or not. So vOidwardS sees it in. Obviously, he knows the Mutalisks were coming. He wanted to try to cut them off, but he didn't. So they're going to come in here, destroy this robotics bay. But as we see over here, we already have the robotics facility going up, pumping out the big Colossus, which was big time counter to roaches. So he's going to lose his robotics bay, but it doesn't really matter. He's already got the Colossus. That doesn't stop the Colossus from being finished built. It just stops the future Colossus from being built. So not a big time loss. But again, like I said, with these sentries and the Guardian Shield, the Mutalisk damage does almost nothing to him, and the sentries just completely destroy the Mutalisk. They barely sneak by with their lives. Sentries are big time counter to the Mutalisks here. So vOidwardS coming in here. He's got 2 Colossus up. He's got a couple, you know, not a ton, but a few zealots. But his main army here is these sentries. He realizes he's already effective once with those force fields. If he can do it again, it'll be awesome for him. So we have vOidwardS going for another expansion, just covering the map. Very, very good Protoss play here. Some people like to kind of sit in the Protoss base. No. Opposite. You definitely want to expand. You want to almost play the same way as a Zerg does, but Protoss style. So Artosis again here is going for his second expansion, which he definitely needs, because his main is going to be mined out as well. He's going on an infestation pit. He's going to get some infestors up. Probably knows that Colossus will be coming, so maybe he can mind control some of the Colossus and do some of their own damage on his own, on the vOidwardS himself. So obviously he was just kind of basically using the Mutalisks there to get a more of a see of how vOidwardS is doing with his second expansion as well. And he realizes it's just up. He's going to drop a couple photon cannons in just to protect it. vOidwardS is going to move down here to see if there's any other expansions going on for Artosis, but there's not. So he's going to quickly kill this Overlord here, and we're going to see what he's going to basically pump main from his main natural expansion and from his second expansion. He's going to continue with the roach spam, but now obviously we have a few infestors in. Definitely he's got the mind control ready. So we have 25 sentries, 2 Colossus, an Immortal, and 13 zealots, compared to 39 roaches, 4 infestors, and only 2 zergling. Obviously those aren't going to do anything, but so at this point I would definitely give it to vOidwardS. He's got a much better army, more well-rounded. Easily, if Artosis could get the Colossus mind controlled, could be a big time devastation for vOidwardS' army, as that'll be his main DPS at this point. The sentries are there to kind of distract the roaches, move their attack, not let the roaches focus on the attack. So they're both building up for kind of a, what I like to say, a final battle here. And vOidwardS' base is completely almost mined out. He's just building in a couple Twilight Councils, a pylon here. He's just going to get a few minor upgrades, maybe before a big time battle comes. But unfortunately that battle is going to be almost on the heels here of Artosis. Is just, if he loses this, he's not going to have much units left. This is basically his last push here, because he realizes if vOidwardS wins this battle, he'll be able to push right into Artosis' base and just take him out. Here we go. We got the Guardian Shield up. We got force fields all over the place, completely surrounding him. And look at these roaches, unable to do anything. You did not see one roach shot even there, while he lost about 4 or 5 roaches. Fortunately, bad micro here by vOidwardS, loses 2 sentries, 3 zealots. And again, he pops these force fields just a tad late. But again, I'm not going to fault him on him. He's done so well so far. Little mistakes here and there is not going to ruin the game for him. Here comes another battle, but unfortunately it's just too many sentries. He can't get these roaches into place. Look at this, no roach fire coming in at all. Here comes some on the side, he just seals them off, and he loses maybe about another 5 or 6 roaches, while vOidwardS has only lost about 2 sentries so far. Another sentry goes down, but it does not matter. These Colossus have taken no damage. And again, he blocks himself here. He could have went in and probably finished the game really quick, but it doesn't matter at this point because they're both macroing their base. And look at vOidwardS just covering the map with more macro. Just absolutely amazing play by vOidwardS, just covering the map with his Protoss units. So he's going to push in here. He realizes no, there's no reason to attack his natural. His natural probably doesn't have a ton of minerals left, as you can see, it doesn't. So at this point it'd be much better if he comes up around here and then attacks his second expansion. As this he just started, this is basically his main source of income. Here we'll see basically a final battle, completely seals it off here. Roaches cannot do anything, can't even get that infestor into my control, and the Colossus are just sitting in the back with that massive splash damage. And again, he drops another thing. He tries to mind control here, it does not matter, they kill it really quick. This is a hallucination anyways. And oh my god, the Colossus just can destroy the roaches. He's got 4 roaches up, 2 zerglings, and 4 infestors. That's all, compared to 19 sentries, 8 Colossus, and an immortal, which is just sitting in the base. And oh man, absolute phenomenal play here by vOidwardS to completely seal the deal with his wonderful force field play. And he's just going to move up. He's going to take this second expansion, as he knows that Artosis' army is completely decimated, and his one last ditch effort right here to protect it is going to be it. He realizes the force fields are too much. He can't change his build now. It's way too late in the game. And these Colossus are just going to clean up this base, destroy the hatchery, destroy all these probes, and Artosis is going to call GG because he just realizes at this point there's nothing he can do. His natural is completely mined out. Says well played. GGs are exchanged. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this replay. Again, Zotac Cup replays will be coming. Check back. Thanks, everyone.